North of the Plaza Vieja is another aptly named square. Here in the Plaza de Armas, one can visit Cuba's oldest surviving fortress, the Castillo de la Fuerza. Dating from the 1500s, its tower carries the symbol of Havana, a woman holding a cross called the Girardilla. Recently excavated cannons now surround the fortress. West of the square is the Paseo de Martí, also known as the Prado. This wide avenue built in the 18th century quickly became the most popular promenade in the city. Along the avenue, you can relax in the pleasant Parque Central. Here stands a monument dedicated to José Martí. This famous poet and national hero led a revolt against Spanish rule and died in the fight in 1895. Just a few years later, the United States took control of the island until Cuba established its independence in 1902. On the Prado stands a small-scale copy of the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Completed in 1929, the Capitolio Nacional was once a symbol of American influence on the island. Its large dome and rotunda, interior walls and staircases are all exquisitely decorated. Old Havana is a great place to see some of the most surprising leftovers from the pre-revolution days. American cars of the 1950s. When gas is available, Cubans still drive these chrome-tailed relics, evoking the roaring atmosphere of an era gone by. The charm of these cars mixes well with many of the restaurants and bars that remain almost unchanged since before the Revolution. Two of the most famous were frequented by author Ernest Hemingway, who lived in Cuba during the 1940s and 50s. The Floridita is known for its daiquiris, a cocktail of rum, lemon, sugar, and crushed ice, often described in Hemingway's stories. And the boisterous Bodeguita del Medio serves its own mojito, another rum drink with lemon juice, soda, and mint. Along the seafront to the north, Old Havana is bordered by a spectacular 2-mile boulevard called the Malecon. Gigantic waves often crash along the seawall, adding adventure to the journey. Large hotels, famous nightclubs, local bars, and taverns lie along this street that leads west to the more modern districts of the city.